https://www.esportesquida.com, NFL com News, Broncos HC, Cian, Payton gets real, plans, RB, Audric Estime disappointing, debut, year O. Técnico do Broncos, Sean Payton, fala sério sobre os planos para o RB Audric Estime após um ano de estreia decepcionante. Broncos. Country, take a seat, grab a cold drink, and let's dive headfirst into this hot topic that's got everyone talking. Our head coach, Sean Payton, just dropped some serious insight about the future of our running back Audric Estime, and let me tell you, things are heating up for the 2025 season. If you bleed orange and blue, this video is for you. So let's talk about what's going on, what Payton's planning, and how Estime might be the key to putting the Denver Broncos back on top of the NFL. And you already know, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because this is one of those convos you won't want to miss. Broncos country, you remember Audric Estime, right? Drafted in the 5th round of 2024, straight out of Notre Dame with tons of hype, a bruising running back, like a tank charging downfield. But let's be honest, his rookie season didn't quite meet our expectations. He had 76 carries, 310 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Solid rookie numbers? Maybe. But for a team hungry for wins like ours, we wanted more, right? The good news? Sean Payton is fired up to turn Estime into a lethal weapon in 2025. And when Payton talks, we listen because the man knows what he's doing. Here's the deal, Broncos country. During OTAs, Payton made it crystal clear. Estime is going to get a lot more chances this upcoming season. He straight up said our RB didn't get the opportunities he deserved in 2024. And this isn't just coach speak. Payton is known for building explosive offenses, and he's got a plan to make Estime a central piece of the backfield. That's music to any Broncos fans' ears. Payton sees Estime as that power back we've been missing, the kind of guy who breaks tackles, punishes defenders, and makes the other team sweat. That's Audric Estime. He's got the size, strength, and mindset to grind out tough yards on short downs, goal line situations, and even open up lanes for our QB, Bo Nix, to work his play-action magic. And Broncos country, you already know, Bo Nix is growing with every game. Now imagine him with a back like Estime clearing the path. That's touchdowns waiting to happen. But before we talk future, let's be real about why Estime didn't break out in 2024. First off, the dude was a rookie. Jumping into the NFL is like going from a go-kart to a Ferrari. The speed, the strength, the complexity, it's a different world. Plus, our backfield was crowded. Guys like Jaleel McLaughlin, Tyler Beatty, and Blake Watson were all competing. For touches, Estime ended up with just 76 carries. That's not nearly enough for someone with his talent, right? Another factor? Payton loves a balanced offense. In 2024, the focus was on establishing Bo Nix as the QB of the future, and the run game became more of a committee than we'd like. But now, with Nix getting more comfortable and some veteran backs out of the picture, the door is wide open for Estime to shine, and if Payton says the guy deserves more touches, it's because he saw something special in OTAs. Time to trust the boss. Now, Broncos country, we can't talk about Estime without mentioning rookie R.J. Harvey, our second-round pick in the 2025 draft. Harvey's a straight-up speed demon, ran a 4.40 in the 40-yard dash, and he balled out at UCF with 1,578 yards and 22 touchdowns last season. The dude is built for explosive plays. But don't panic thinking Harvey will steal the spotlight. On the contrary, Broncos country, these two could be the dynamic duo we've been dreaming of. Payton's done this before, with the Saints. Remember Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram? Kamara was the elusive playmaker, catching passes and breaking ankles in open space. Ingram was the bruiser, lowering the boom and wearing defenses down. That's the blueprint. Estime is being groomed to be our Mark Ingram, while Harvey could be the next Kamara. Imagine these two switching it up, keeping defenses guessing, and causing chaos every down. That's the kind of 1-2 punch that puts a smile on every Broncos fan's face. Broncos country, let me break down how Payton is building this offense. The guy's a genius when it comes to offensive schemes. Back in the Saints days, he turned Drew Brees into one of the all-time greats, and now he's doing the same with Bo Nix. But a top-tier offense needs a strong run game, And that's where Estime fits in. Payton is planning to use him in short yardage situations and in the red zone where our RB's power can make all the difference. Look at this. In 2019 and 2020, when Sean Payton had Kamara and Latavius Murray in New Orleans, Kamara averaged 179 carries per season, while Murray, the power back, had 146. If we project that to the Broncos, Estime could easily see 120-150 carries in 2025, with the potential to be a solid flex option in fantasy football. And let's be honest, Broncos country, who here isn't playing fantasy? Harvey, with his speed, is the perfect change of pace guy, bringing explosive plays and catches out of the backfield. It's the perfect balance! Broncos country, it's time to get excited. Payton is building an offense that echoes the best days of the Saints, but with that classic Broncos twist. Estime, standing 5'11" and weighing 215 pounds, is the perfect thunder in our backfield, while Harvey brings the lightning. And the best part? Payton has a proven track record of getting the most out of his running backs. He turned guys like Darren Sproles, Mark Ingram, and Alvin Kamara into stars, and now he's got everything lined up to do the same with Estime. And there's more. Bo Nix is heading into year 2, and the Broncos have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. That means Estime's going to have lanes to run through and time to make big plays. Broncos country, can you picture Estime breaking tackles in the red zone, punching it in for 6, and sending the crowd at Empower Field at Mile High into a frenzy? I can already see the place going wild. OTAs are setting the tone for what's coming. Payton said Estime's been showing real growth, physically and in his understanding of the system. He's stronger, faster, and more comfortable with the playbook. That's huge because Payton's scheme is complex and full of nuance. When a rookie starts to get it, it's a sign that big things are on the horizon. And it's not just Payton. Hyped about him? Posts on X are buzzing with fans talking about Estime. One account, a Broncos on Scout, posted, "Based on Payton's comments, get ready to see a lot of Audric Estime in 2025. And Broncos country, when the fan base starts lighting up like this, you know the hype is real. So drop a comment below. Who's fired up to see Estime go off? Type Estime SEZN and let's make this video blow up. Broncos country, this backfield is loaded with talent." Alongside Estime and Harvey, we've got Jaleel McLaughlin, Tyler Beatty, and Blake Watson competing. Payton's made it clear, nothing's guaranteed. He wants competition, and that's great for us. McLaughlin is quick and versatile. Beatty is a sleeper who could surprise. And Watson's got real upside as a receiving back. But based on Payton's comments, Estime and Harvey are leading the pack. What does that mean? Estime's going to have to earn every snap, but he's built exactly the way Payton likes. Strong, physical, and dependable in critical situations. Broncos country, do you think Estime will lock in that RB1 role? Or is Harvey going to steal the spotlight? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear what the real Broncos country is thinking. And if you play fantasy football, listen up. Estime is being labeled a 2025 sleeper. With Payton promising more touches, he could be that late-round steal. Who ends up winning you your league? Harvey, on the other hand, has a higher ADP, being drafted around RB18 in Superflex leagues. But with Payton talking about splitting carries, Estime might be the cheaper option with just as high of a ceiling. Keep your eye on him. Our backfield might just carry you to that fantasy championship trophy. Broncos country, the future is looking bright. With Bo Nix stepping up as our QB of both the present and the future, a solid offensive line, and a dynamic backfield featuring Estime and Harvey, Payton is building an offense that can scare any defense. And it's not just offense, our defense, led by studs like Pat Certain and Nick Bonito, is ready to wreak havoc. Just imagine it. Estime punching in touchdowns, Nix launching bombs to Courtland Sutton, and the defense locking it down. That's the kind of team that makes you dream. Playoffs, Super Bowl, maybe even hoisting that trophy. Broncos country, this is your moment to shine. What do you think of Payton's plan for Estime? Are you hyped to see him bulldozing defenses in 2025? What are your expectations for Harvey? Drop all your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from the fans. And don't forget, share this video with that Broncos-obsessed friend of yours. Let's grow Broncos country bigger and louder than ever. You with us? Then let's yell it together. Go Broncos! Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. The 2025 season is coming fast, and Audric Estime is ready to make history. Broncos country, ride or die.